Today I'm in Grand Cayman and I'm actually getting ready to go on a Stingray adventure, and I'm going to bring you along with me.
Shine all year round. The cloudiness you're seeing today is as a result of a disturbance that is in Mexico. Yeah, the remains of the hurricane that had passed in Mexico has left some humidity and some cloudiness. There's some moisture in the atmosphere that will allow us to have an overcast day today. And if I sound like the weatherman, get me off the bus because I'm just a driver. Ladies and gentlemen, are you still having a good time? Yeah! All right, so we're in Grand Cayman, the largest of the 3 islands that makes up the Cayman Islands. The other 2 islands are Cayman Brac, which is next in size, and then the smallest of the 3 is called Little Cayman. The population across all 3 islands stands at approximately 69,000. Among that 69,000, we have about 3% that are expatriates, and I form part of the statistics. I'm from Jamaica. We are a British overseas territory, and being a British overseas territory, that guy you just saw me talking to there, he drives the governor sometimes. We have a governor that is sent here from Great Britain to oversee our parliamentary affairs. The governor does not interfere with our politics, as we elect our government democratically. The governor's direct responsibilities are for civil servants and security. So the governor heads up the civil service team as well as all the uniform groups across the island. So what you're getting right now is a little mini tour. So I'm taking you to your destination, but I can't just drive and shut up. I gotta drive and tell you that there's Burger King here. I gotta drive and tell you that's our version of Red Lobster. Now can you imagine you're at a Red Lobster that is swinging on the harbor. You're viewing the ocean and your dinner is swimming up to you while you're ordering it. That's as fresh as the lobsters get here in the Cayman Islands. Now you take a look over here, you see this logo that has a ship steering wheel as a logo? Yeah. Yeah, that tells us a little bit about our history. I'll get back to that in a moment. Take a look over here, this is where I hope to live. But then, I will continue to live here after that. Why is a cemetery here? Why is a cemetery on prime property? No, I'll tell you, because it's going to take us into a little bit of our history too. But then we have KFC. No, so let's back up a little bit. Let's go to the ship steering wheel first. So that tells us that most of the merchants that are here, most of the merchandise, most of the entities that are here are as a result of the older folks going off to sea to reap their investment. So they made their money by being seafarers. Send it back home to the wife, God bless the wives. And the wives would invest it. Hence we have all of these luxurious properties and entities that you see here in the Cayman Islands. Now ladies and gentlemen, let's take the cemetery down bit by bit. So, the cemeteries are on prime property as we just said. And they're there because of 3 reasons. 1, 70% of the island is covered with limestone. As a result of that, part of D9 and excavators, our foreparents had no other options but to lay the remains of our loved ones on the sandier side of the island, which was much easier to dig in. Reason number 2, we have a very high water table, so anywhere across the Cayman Islands you dig for more than 3 feet, you may find water. Reason number 3, so we did mention that the rock is hard, almost impossible to dig it. And with no equipment, all we had to do was to lay the remains of our loved ones on an area which was much easier to dig in. Hence we have our cemeteries on the sandier side of the island. And you'll see that all about the Cayman Islands you go. Now ladies and gentlemen, we're traveling along 7 Mile Beach Road, and 7 Mile Beach Road is home to most of our hotels, condominiums, restaurants, nightclubs, bars. If you name it, you can find it along 7 Mile Beach Road. How do you know that, Trevor? You see, since you've met me, I've been chatting a lot, right? So you know that I've emceed a lot of weddings, huh? They call me for a lot of the stage shows. I'm on show a lot of times telling people about the loveliness of the island and how beautiful the show will be. Most times I can't stay until the show ends because the show wasn't as good as I proposed it to be. This one's gonna be good. Now ladies and gentlemen, in addition to all of that, I have discovered that 7 Mile Beach Road is where, you know, it's not 7 Mile Beach, it's 4.5 miles long. But it's where you can find just about anything you're looking for. How did you know that, Trevor? I told you I've emceed weddings. And so I have to find out from the bride and the groom what's going on and how did they meet and where did they meet. And most times they tell me on 7 Mile Beach Road. So I can assure you that anything you're looking for, from a pin to an anchor, from a wife to a husband, you can find it on 7 Mile Beach Road. Oh yeah, for sure. Now you see that property we're looking at over there? That's 500 acres of development. The developer dreamt of building an urban walkabout town. He was successful in delivering in that most of the upper floors are residential, the middle and ground floors are commercial area. It's called Cayman Bay. Now we've bypassed the 7 Mile Beach Road as a result of a road blockage they have down the way. They're building another hotel and they're setting up a bridge. So as a result of that, they cut our journey along 7 Mile Beach a little bit short. Luckily we have this detour so we can take it. The detour will take us by the Ritz-Carlton. So we're going to be going over a bridge that will show us 3 sections of the Ritz-Carlton. So the Ritz-Carlton have one set of their properties on the ocean's edge. That's one of their residential suites. They have an overpass that connects you to the resort in the middle. And then over the way, where I will show you, they have another set of, two other sets of residential suites. One is in a condo form, the others are individual homes built on stilts. They call them the deck houses. Understanding is that the deck houses are on sale. Sale price starts at $4 million. It goes up to $10 million. And the $10 million package comes with a 7 Series BMW and a boot. And you're going to buy one. I'm going to be your butler for free. I just want to be over there. Now, so here you have it. That's one set of the residential suite of the Ritz-Carlton. Those are on the ocean side. This in the middle here is the resort. And then over here is where I just told you that you're going to purchase one. I'm going to come here to work for you as your butler. I ain't going to do it for nothing. So I'll be there. I just want to be there. On this property, they also have a 9-hole golf course. Right next to the Ritz-Carlton golf course is another golf course. Also a 9-hole. This is the Links golf course. So there you have it. 2 golf courses adjacent to each other. You want to stay on the Cayman Islands for some days? Come over to Sunshine Suites. It's the only of the properties that is not on the ocean's edge. Only one of the hotels that's not on the ocean edge. But they do have access to the Westin Beach, and they also have access to the they have a shuttle service rather to take you to any beach you desire. Here, talk about beach. Here's one about the Cayman Islands on beaches now. So, anywhere you live in the Cayman Islands, you're only 15 minutes away from a beach. That's why I live here. Oh yeah. Anywhere you are, you're just 15 minutes away from a beach. Now take a look over here. This is one of our 2 water plants. This is our desalination plant. Here we pump the water from the ocean, desalinize it, and pipe it to the western end of the island. We have another water plant in Georgetown. At that water plant, we bore the well in the ground, pump the water from the well, and we purify that and pipe it to the rest of the island. So you understand why we did not lay the remains of our loved ones just about anywhere, because the water table could be contaminated. Now ladies and gentlemen, veering to the left, as we get a little closer, veering to the left is where the 7 Mile Beach pans out. Anyone can feel free to come on down, frolic and enjoy yourselves. If you're like me, then you bring your little blue and white igloo. My blue and white igloo opens up as a chair. On the bottom of my chair is my bear.
We made it to where the Stingrays are at, and luckily it's not raining right now, but the waves are definitely crashing a little bit right here. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the water and see if we can't hold some. There's a baby. See how pretty the water is, and we have some that are just floating right under us.
You can hold her too. Come on, give her a kiss right there. Good. All right. Yes. Beautiful. Oh, it looks like she likes you.
Yeah.
How long do you have babies, or how long do they stay pregnant?
Watch them for them to swim up by me. They're everywhere out here, which is so amazing. Look at that big one. That must be a big girl. Oh, here comes some more. There's two of them coming. Can you see them? Oh, I'm getting in their boat. They must smell that food over there because they're headed right there. Oh! Okay, I got pushed out a little bit. I'm gonna have to go back where I can touch.
You gonna try it?
That one over there is flapping his fin. I took a little detour.
I'm not
Oh, he's swimming over my feet. Oh, here comes one right here. It's always so smooth when they touch your feet and they're just swimming.
Everybody go to Starfish. Are you on our boat? Are you? Oh, no, okay. That boat. Sorry. Let's go to the ship line.
I've had a great time out here swimming with the Stingrays. We're getting ready to have to go get back on our boat to the boat to head back into Grand Cayman. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video for now. I want to thank you guys. This one's gonna swim right by me. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until next time, as always, have fun and stay safe.